dark truth that none of the SR creators are telling you about semen retention. People that make semen retention videos, you know about the magnetism, the woman attraction. You become more charismatic, you become more attractive. Even your Johnson get a little bit longer. All the good shit. They don't tell you about the dark truth of semen retention. Make sure y'all stay to the end, because I'm finna give y'all some game, and I got some for y'all at the end. And hit this like, subscribe button real quick, and comment down below what day y'all on, because I'm constantly dropping gems for y'all daily, bro. I'm a little under the weather right now, if y'all can't tell, but I'm still on making videos. I'm on like day 42 or something like that for retention, and I can say that if I wasn't on retention, this sickness would be a lot more detrimental. I'll be a lot more bed rest, you know, as you can see. But here's the dark truth they don't tell you about semen retention, man. Like, they don't tell you about how much of a target you become, okay? So it's always good to be charismatic and be the magnetic one and have this main character celebrity energy. But it's just like, what do celebrities do when they go out in public? They have to hide, or they have to like have security guards. They have to have people that make sure watch, you know. It's because you on retention, you kind of get that same effect. You have very magnetic energy. And if you're somebody who's going long streaks, you know what I'm talking about. People are literally going to watch you, and people will let that be so attracted to you. It's to the point where you have to be careful, because some people will gang stalk you. You notice that you'll be in a store, and like every aisle you go, you see this one person just keep going in the same aisle as you, you know? And it's not going to be like something where you have to worry about it. It's not something that you have to like feel targeted, but it's just more of like, you have a very strong aura on retention, especially if you're going long days, long streaks, bro. You're gonna notice that, like, that shit's dirty, but I'm authentic on this channel, bro. There's nothing to hold back. I'm not gonna speak perfect. But man, honestly, you're gonna notice that, like, bro, you have a very, very magnetic aura. So like, if you can't learn how to use this, it's gonna become your detriment. You know what I'm saying? You might feel overwhelmed at how many people keep staring at you. You might feel overwhelmed when you're in a room and everybody wants to talk to you. Everybody wants answers from you. Everybody's looking at you as a person to have like the answers to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be at school, bro. You could be in fucking college. You can be on the team, a sports team. Maybe there's days you really just want to just chill, you want to be low key, and you can't. Like, you can't be low key because your energy is so strong. People are going to naturally come to you. Those days you go to work and you want to just be low key, you're not feeling the best, you don't want to talk to anybody, people are going to be talking to you. This is one thing I've been realizing, bro. Like, when I wasn't feeling good, I was at work, bro, everybody wants to talk. Everybody wants to have a conversation. Everybody wants to ask me questions. And it's like, of course, I might be in a leadership position. Of course, as a leader, you got to be a leader. But I'm saying that those days that you don't want to be, or you don't have to be in a leadership position, but you're still put in a leadership position because you're on retention. People feel off you that they trust your word more, and they respect what you guys say more, to the point where they're going to come to you. So that's one of the dark truths. Like, it sounds good to have the magnetism and be super attractive on semen retention, but can you handle it? I can handle it because I've been experiencing this for years on retention, but I just noticed, like, in the beginning, like, you kind of don't know how to react to this, especially if you're somebody who's a introvert or you kind of are a low-key person. Semen retention is going to bring that out of you. You're going to come out your shell. People are going to be attracted to you, and you're going to have to learn how to balance and, you know, juggle with this energy. The second thing is flatlines, okay? So when I go on the semen retention channels and I see that other videos, and shout out to other semen retention creators, man. They make some good videos. That boy Ren, he be going crazy, bro. He makes some shit. Like, he on like 100-some days. I respect that guy. Ross Based. Who else? Fucking I can't think off the top of my head. Dante Young. But those are good creators, and they talk about flatlines. But man, some creators don't talk about flatlines. On semen retention, flatlines it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people don't want to talk about it because it's not good. You know, it's not something that fulfills your ego. Because semen retention, all it is fulfilling your ego. It's to make you feel better about yourself. You're connected with God. You're connected with yourself, your higher self. And it's very easy to get an ego on semen retention because you feel like you're better than everybody else. You are doing something a lot of men can't do. You are getting a lot of attraction and benefits that the average man isn't getting. So that's completely normal. You know, it's understandable. But one thing that they don't talk to you about a lot is flatlines. You know, like, I just experienced one recently where I wasn't feeling like I was getting any benefits. You know, I was low energy, and I just wasn't getting that SR feeling. Like, I was like, man, I could just release and it won't feel any different. Like, what's the point of me still retaining? You know, and I've been here before. And somebody commented on one of my recent videos. He was like, man, I was on 23rd. He said he was on 23 days. And if you're watching this, bro, you know I'm talking about you. He said that he's on like 23, 24 days, and he ended up releasing because he said, you know, he didn't feel any different. It was a flat line. So he's like, man, you know what? It doesn't really feel like it's SR. He released and realized that it was placebo. You know, he was like, damn, like these effects are real. Like, you notice when you release, like, it's completely different from a flat line. A flat line is just a temporary 1 to 2 day thing where you don't feel like you're in retention. Don't let it happen, bro. And that's one thing I realized on semen retention is, like, those flat lines can be pivotal. Like those can be a make or break of your streak and your journey. Keep going. If you're someone who's been experiencing flat lines where you've been feeling brain fog, low energy, like the semen retention isn't doing what it's supposed to do, even if you're on 20, 30, 40 days, like, man, I should feel up here. Don't allow that to throw you off, bro, because it's happened to me in the past where I'm like, man, I'm on, 45 days, and I don't really need to da-da-da, and I end up falling off because I thought that it didn't matter. And that's bullshit, bro. Stay on your journey, and you're going to see the benefits. I'm coming out of the flat line, but at the same time, I caught a sickness. I caught like a little cold, but I'm not letting that stop me or slow me down. I just know that sometime you'll be targeted, like I said, and that's going to bring me to the next point as well. You'll be targeted by the enemy, bro. The devil can see you, Not only are you God's favorite, but the devil can see you too. You're doing something that's not spiritually inclined by the devil, you know what I'm saying, or the evil entities or the enemy, however you want to put it, okay? But there is a good and bad, there's a good and evil out there, you know what I'm saying? So we know that the devil is, whether it's you believe it to be an entity or you believe the devil to be a physical thing with horns, whatever it might be, bro, just know that you're targeted by the enemy, okay? Even as a chosen one, I talk about chosen ones on my channel all the time. If you're a chosen one, hit the like, subscribe button. But you are going to be targeted heavily when you're on retention, because your light and your aura is like an angel, you know what I'm saying? It's like a beam of light. It's hard for you not to see. And got some tea here. I always tell people, no robber breaks into an empty home. So there's something within you that the enemy wants, is why the enemy keeps fucking with you. It gets you sick, or you lose your car, or something happens in your external world that's meant to throw you off your path and your journey. But really, that's just letting you know you're getting closer to whatever you're manifesting. You're getting closer to your dreams. So if you are somebody who's manifesting on this journey and you want to learn how to manifest, I'm gonna make another video on how to manifest on semen retention. I have another video about manifesting on semen retention. If you guys want to go on my channel and watch that. But I think I'm gonna make a more updated video to give you guys actual steps on how to manifest the reality you want, because some people were asking me questions. But honestly, you're going to notice that the enemy's going to target you more, bro. Your aura is extremely bright. There's like a mark on you, and it's really, really not, it's not like you're going to be like constantly getting messed with, but you're going to notice the enemy trying to work in towards you, but you're just so divinely protected, where God's going to show you how prominently you're protected by God, and angels. Like I remember, like, literally last week I was on the way to my girlfriend's house. I'm driving around this roundabout, and it was really snowing and icy out, and it was like getting late, so I'm trying to get to her house. I already witnessed 2 cars on the side of the road because they hit a ditch and shit like that. I'm driving down this roundabout, and there's a car right here on this side of the road, and they're like reversing with their hazards on. I don't know if the ice was sliding down the hill or whatever. It's a small mini hill, not crazy. I have all-wheel drive, so I was chilling. So I kind of went past, and it almost hit me. And then literally not even 5 seconds later, a car's coming around the second roundabout in front of me, and they I think it's a roundabout. You come around it quick. It's icy roads, They came, hit the fucking sign, and then they crashed out into the goddamn the grass. And I just rolled my window. I'm like, yo, you good? He's like, yeah, he's good. But I was just like crazy, because if I came anytime sooner, if I left the house anytime sooner or whatever, I would have been cooked, And it's just like, that just shows me like I'm divinely protected, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not moving sporadically. I'm more focused and more aligned on my journey, bro. And that's something that I realized, man. You're going to be a lot more targeted, but you have to be ready for that. If you're someone who's ready to be targeted and ready to overcome that, then this journey's for you. You're somebody who can retain on long streaks, because I will say the good outweighs the bad. I'll say that. The dark truths that you do experience in semen retention, the good outweighs those bad, quote unquote, dark truths. So I wouldn't worry about them too much. You know what I'm saying? But another dark truth that a lot of SR creators really, really won't tell you is the lustful thoughts don't go away. Okay, so they go away. They really do reduce. They do go quiet, but you're not gonna go like 60 days. Like, all right, I no longer think about lust anymore. It's gonna cross your mind. You're gonna think about lust. You're gonna think about how women and things of that nature, but you just won't look at it in the same way. You won't look at lust in the same way. You're gonna understand that it's a key, it's a tool, it's an energy you can use now. Before, you looked at lust as just something that you can benefit from in terms of getting pleasure. Now, when you go on lower streets, you look at semen retention as something, or as lust as something that you can like leverage. Like, you'll notice that whenever you feel lust, you can use the energy to transmute into your workout. You can use this energy to transmute into your creative outlets. When you feel lust, when you see a woman, you get that burning desire, not to like ravish her, but that's in our biological nature, but to kind of understand her. It's like a deeper level of lust. It's like a love almost, right? And when you talk to women, it's not just lustful. You can see the women for who they truly are. My left ear's ringing. That's a synchronicity. You see women for who they truly are now. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting to a higher vibration. That's why my left ear's ringing. But you understand that women are a beautiful species. You don't just see them for the lust, you know? And then when you feel that arousal, that's just your body telling you there's something attracted to them that's attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? You start listening to your emotions more, man. It's amazing. But those are just some of the dark truths. That's not even all the dark truths on semen retention. There's so much. But I want you guys to go on the link in my description. I have a free 2.0 man blueprint that's helping you step into the 2.0 version of yourself as a man. If you guys really fuck with that, book a one-on-one coaching call as well. If you guys are someone who's on your purpose, you want to start making money from your purpose, I also have a guide down there. It's not free. It was 16 bucks. I cut it in half and made it $8 for y'all. It's cheaper than your favorite Chipotle meal. So stop being cheap. Invest in yourself. Change your life. Keep retaining, man. Comment down below what day y'all on. Hit the like, subscribe button. I'll see you next video. Peace.